5 days down, and finally the stage is set for our championship game dito sa ating 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational. We are still coming live from the Lagao Gymnasium here in the tuna capital of the Philippines, General Santos City. Happy 84th Foundation Anniversary to you all. Judel Fuentes has been fitting perfectly here para kay Coach Vic Casiano. Paunti-unti na siya naging komportable dito sa kanyang sistema, while Byron Villarias trying to lead his team anew in this system of Coach Gerson Cabiltes, the Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines, and the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards rekindling their rivalry here. Former finalists from our last season, now in the championship game once again dito sa ating MPBL Preseason Invitational. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Palanyas. Still with Coach Louie Gonzalez. Coach, facing each
versus our Southern Division champions na showing na ito is kami yung teams na dapat tignan nyo kung gusto nyong manalo at lumaban dito sa MPBL.
And before we talk about the previous games of both squads, tingnan muna natin ang road to the championship natin, how these guys were able to go from the semifinals up on over here dito sa ating championship game. The 3 million peso game here. Zamboanga and Imus was the first semifinal pairing, and Nueva Ecija and Sarangani was the other one. Sarangani winning third place earlier against Imus.
Now, okay, we talk about Zamboanga first. You know, this team, okay, nanggaling lang sila sa, again, isang preseason tournament that they travel 15 hours to get here. And alam mo naman talagang they get the job done, okay, grinding it out every game kahit maraming injury. Pero again, if you're a winner, you're gonna do everything para makuha mo uli kung ano yung gusto mong spot eh.
That's right, you know, winners just really do everything to get it done. Coach Vic Casiano there on your screens. Let's talk about that last game of the Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines against the Imus SB squad. Imus was ahead practically majority of the game, except for that final 2 minutes where they used an 8-1 blast to be able to get that victory and secure their spot here in the championship game.
Yeah, it's gonna be, it's hard, Javi. They played, both teams really played well. Okay, 15 ties, okay, 13 lead changes. Pero kay with Zamboanga, kay sitting down on their system, okay, manage at the 58.1 in the field goal percentage. Kay Dogen, konti yung offensive rebound nila. Pero kita mo naman, may chemistry nang nabubuo kasi it's a 26-9 fast break points kay advantage plus yung bench points nila. Ito na yung sinasabi natin kanina, Javi, na idinagdag nila dun sa mga arsenal nila.
Yeah, they definitely ran itong Imus SB squad to the ground using their speed to their advantage. Dako naman tayo sa kabilang panig, the defending champions, the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. Wala pa silang talo dito sa ating preseason invitational. And just like in the regular season, in last year's campaign, they swept that elimination round, much like that they're doing right now here sa ating preseason invitational. And in their last match, dominated the Sarangani Marlins anew.
Yeah, okay. Before that match started, talagang kausap natin si Coach Gerson. Coach, I'm gonna go with my strongest 15. And itong Nueva Ecija showing supremacy dito sa ating preseason tournament pa lang na winning average plus 17 sa lahat ng nakalaban nila.
A blistering 61.8% from the field as opposed to only 35.4% para dito sa Sarangani Marlins. Let's see if Nueva Ecija can once again assert their dominance and get their mastery over the Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines. Let's now turn you over to Richard Tampos for the introduction of starters.
You'll be catching a very exciting ball game. Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan. Lagao Gym, tuna capital of the Philippines and the home of the champions, General Santos City. The rivalry continues between Zamboanga and Nueva Ecija as we bring you the OK Bet Manny Pacquiao's MPBL 2023 Preseason Invitational live on MPBL FB page, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League YouTube channel, and Signals 1 PH. And we got tonight's main protagonists, starting with Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines. Starting at guard number 2, Judel Fuentes. Playing center number 8, Jason Grimaldo. Power forward number 9, Dexter Maiquez. One guard number 15, Cyrus Tabi Bautista. Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines. Head coach is Vic Icasiano. Assistant coaches Hubert De Los Santos and Neil Gonzalez. Team representative is Antoinette Roque. Marketing associate Nini Arquiza. Team governor Ram Iraham and general manager is Alvin Muñoz. Now the MPBL regular season defending champions, Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. Starting at center, number 3, J.R. Taganas. Point guard number 27, Chris Biton. Power forward number 28, Michael Mabulak. Two guard number 29, Mike Huico. And at small forward number 51, Big Bang Toto, Byron Villarias. Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards is led by Gerson Cabiltes. His assistants are Noy Catalan, Arnold Oliveros, Florian Pineda, Joseph Guion, and Harold Nang. Team manager is Ivan Cuevas. Team owner is Mr.
Starters for this ball game, the Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines parading almost the same starting five that they have had this whole preseason. Cyrus Tabe, Judel Fuentes, Jason Grimaldo, Dexter Maiquez, and Japs Bautista. Sa kabilang panig naman, Chris Biton, Michael Huico, Shaq Taganas, Mike Mabulak, and Byron Villarias para sa Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. Once again, this is a rematch of last season's championship. The Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines and the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards renewing their rivalry here in the preseason, and I emphasize the word preseason.
Yeah. Preseason tournament, Javi, and again, both teams, talagang, if you look at their head-to-head, they are division champions for a reason.
Almost the same in points per game, in assists per game. That just really shows why they are the top 2 teams here in the MPBL so far, as Dexter Maiquez starts off scoring festivities here with 2 points para sa Zamboanga, and the Family's Brand Sardines, they get a stop.
And yung head-to-head nila, Javi, it's hindi yun biro. Okay, both teams scoring almost 92 per game and dishing out at least 27 and 28 assists per game. It's okay, kung ayun yung quality ng team na maglalaro, alam mo, maayos sila.
Zamboanga off to a good start here, 4-0. Judel Fuentes getting the second basket para sa Zamboanga. Fuentes has been slowly but surely fitting in here to the system of Coach Vic Icasiano, averaging close to 16 points per game, although that is quite a distance from what he averaged last season para sa San Juan. But we know that as he keeps getting more comfortable dito with Zamboanga, those numbers will start to go up. Pero ang maganda sa kanya, Coach, mas naging all-around player na siya.
Oo, and it's not just him operating on offense. Alam mo yon, him also distributing the ball, organizing. Kasi ayun yung feeling nila, Coach Vic Icasiano, na medyo lacking pa sila. Na they feel na okay, Judel Fuentes may be the best guy and the right guy that will help us to get out that first championship.
And as I was saying, you know, that all-around performance has been built in this preseason para kay Judel Fuentes. 6 rebounds and 5.3 assists per game. Itong si Judel,
yeah,
coming out of Centro Escolar University. Michael Huico able to get Nueva Ecija on the board with those 2 free throws. Maiquez, the step back. What a beauty right there. Galing kay Dexter Maiquez.
Ito pa siguro itong off-season acquisition kay Dex Maiquez really put stability sa front line ni Coach Vic Icasiano and the Family Brand Sardines.
Another addition coming from the San Juan Knights.
And these are proven winners, Javi. Because ayun kasi importante rin yun na if you're trying to adjust and get players, kumuha ka rin ng mga players na alam manalo.
That's correct. And Coach Vicky Casiano did just that in getting these important pieces to form his roster for the 2023 season. Mabulak kissing it off the glass. 7-4 is the count. There's one guy down here. It's Michael Wico. And because it's not the offensive team who is at disadvantage, hindi nila mapigilan yung play. As Cyrus Tabi was able to take advantage of that, hitting a 3-point shot, 5-on-4, but Michael Wico still continues to stay on the deck, writhing in pain here. Let's see what happened there.
Yeah, I think he landed on there. Nadulas may slippery spot dun sa ayun, and usually sa sobrang puwersa ng player, Javi, ayan yung nangyayari. And ayan naman ang hirap din sa basketball, unlike sa football may fair play. Sometimes players just kick it out outside, at least if there's one player down.
And he seems to be in a lot of pain. Michael Wico is a player who is tough as nails. But when something like this happens, you just really can't help but feel bad for that player. Michael Wico, though, is up on his own strength, trying to walk on his own power with a slight limp. We hope that it's nothing serious. Mukhang from what we saw in that replay, parang tuhod eh.
Oo. Ayun yung nag-absorb kasi, and yung style pa ni Michael Wico, talagang this guy plays with so much intensity. Talagang every time he attacks to the paint, talagang makikita mo yung puwersa niya. Okay, now Zamboanga up by 6 early in our first quarter.
Renz Palma will come into the game para kay Michael Wico. That's an early substitution para kay Coach Gerson Cabiltes.
And these two has always been a great matchup. Talaga halos pantay na pantay to. Both PBA veteran, okay, both tough, okay, both will not back down.
You know, Michael Mabulak has always been able to assert his dominance on a lot of the big men here in the MPBL, but one guy that he is having a hard time scoring up against is that man that you have mentioned, Dexter Marquez, as Mabulak getting 2 points on the break right there.
Yeah, makikita mo talaga yung galing ng mga coaches natin dito kung papaano nila bubuuin kung yung lineup nila in order for them to be really competitive going to the season.
Tabi trying to beat the clock.
Yeah.
But that is a 24-second shot clock violation. Cyrus Tabi, coach, has been showing good performances in this preseason para sa Zamboanga.
Totoo yan.
Compared to last season where he has not really seen a lot of playing time.
Oo. Talagang binibigyan talaga siya ng malaking chance ni Coach Vicky Casiano na again, sometimes itong mga players naman like this, si Cyrus Tabi used to be a pro player. And alam mo, it's just the responsibility. Kasi minsan talaga medyo nawala yung kumpiyansa, Javi. And now, ngayon naglalaro na siya sa coach, na komportable siya, and also alam na dun sa bench nila nandiyan din naman si Coach Hubert De La Rosa na coach ni Cyrus nung college siya.
Mabulak hitting another basket, this time from the top of the key. Score is 10-8. Marquez, he is starting this game very hot para sa Zamboanga. 8 points now and his second three-pointer of the game.
Now, you talk about quality possessions. Yes, indeed, these are quality possessions kasi yung mga players naman natin, hindi alam naman natin, yung mga nakukuha nilang puntos are their comfort zones
That's good coverage by Zamboanga on Byron Villarias, making it hard for him to get that outside shot down and in.
Yeah, makikita mo yung talagang medyo yung handa yung mga players natin, no? Jax Bautista being more aggressive, di ba, na umatake.
And you saw in that replay, look how Dexter Marquez was able to size up Michael Mabula. Just a couple of jab steps, stepping back once again, 4-3. Jodel Fuentes, first three-pointer of the game, second basket of this match. 5 points sa laro na to para kay Jodel Fuentes. This is back to an 8-point advantage, 16-8. Halfway through our first period. Zamboanga with another stop. Marquez is running the floor. Quarterbacking Jodel Fuentes to his running back. Ito si Dexter Marquez. Touchdown para sa Zamboanga.
Yeah, and if you talk about one of kay yung dalawang magaling na front line natin na naglalaro ngayon, I'll give it to Jason Grimaldo and Dex Marquez, who's playing really well dito sa ating preseason. Yung combination nitong dalawa.
And especially in their last game, the front line of Zamboanga really performing very well. Jason Grimaldo had 16 points in that game. Adi Santos was also in double figures with 13. Actually, it was Dexter Marquez nga who was not really the top performer in that department for them, but he really is showing out to begin this one. And meanwhile, may konti kiskisan. The first of this game between Jason Grimaldo and Michael Mabula. Watch those two guys on the right side of your screens. May second motion pa na nangyari after that foul by Jason Grimaldo.
Oo. At again, Javi, babalik ako. We are just in our preseason.
And the atmosphere, coach, feels like we're already in the playoffs.
And even yung mga spectators natin dito, I think today is the most attended dito sa ating venue, itong Lagao Gymnasium.
That's correct. I have not seen this place
Packed.
this packed magmula nung last year na napunta tayo dito for our regular season games. This was really packed, and it's close to becoming that kind of number once again here in this championship game kasi may parating pa rin ng parating eh.
Oo. And with the teams also, ang maganda dito, it's just gonna get more exciting. Imagine, hindi pa natin nakikita ang Marcelino Twins.
Dexter Marquez has been holding the fort in that department where the Marcelino Twins are expected to deliver, and that is in scoring. Already 11 points in this game, and what's good about that is he's getting it from different angles, from different spots, running the floor, shooting from the outside. That's why Zamboanga now up by a big margin, 20-8, 4 minutes and 29 remaining here in the first. Dexter Marquez only averaging 9.8 points per game in this preseason, but already with 12, it's still a lot of time to go here sa ating first quarter. They're having a little chat with JJ Collado. What an impressive showing so far para kay Dexter Marquez. He's on the way to a big number after this match.
Yeah, and you know, all those 12 points, imagine, trabaho ng mga gwardiya yung ginawa ni Dexter Marquez. Kay dalawang 3-pointer and tatlong finish sa fast break, diba? Pero you wanted to appreciate also yung defensive activity na ginagawa nitong Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines, na the reason why nakakatakbo si Dex Marquez dahil sa ganda ng depensa nila, Javi.
He's able to run after the trap on that pick and roll. They're able to get deflections, and credit to the guards of Zamboanga for being able to recognize their big man and rewarding him for running the floor.
Yung siguro yung ano rin kasi kay etong Nueva Ecija, okay, tinatrabaho nila kay from the outside eh. And remember, kay itong family brand Sardines na to, in their last 4 games, they're so used to defending teams that loves to shoot from the outside. Diba? So, talagang kinakapitalize agad nila. Okay, you shoot from the outside, you miss that, we'll take that opportunity executing our primary break.
Ito Nueva Ecija, they were 15 out of 34 against Sarangani from downtown in their last game.
You know, okay, I have a strong feeling that this game will really gonna go down the wire. Reason being, yeah, okay, kasi ganun madalas yung nangyayari. If you walk, parang nag-walk ka lang dun against your semi-final game. Usually, ang tendency mo is to relax in the finals game. And this Zamboanga family brand Sardines team grind it out versus the Imus SB squad yesterday. Kaya mas makita mo, mas grabe pa yung focus nila.
That's right, Coach. Their campaign here has not been easy. They really had to work hard for those victories. Not to say that itong Nueva Ecija did not work hard for having that sweep here sa ating preseason. But yun na nga, to your point, it was close matches compared to what Nueva Ecija had in this tournament. Almost all of them being routes.
Oo. And even there's a game pa na kinailangan talaga nila nakunin pa yung puntos.
That was against the Zamboanga City Tanduay Rum Masters. Renz Palma, little off balance on that one-hander. Nueva Ecija is on a drought right now. Fuentes too strong on that three-point try. No look pass intended for the mapping. It ends up with Ali Santos. Japs Bautista, 9-shot clock.
Good move.
The Samurai slithering his way, dicing the defense, sidestepping to the lane, and getting 2 points.
Now, is it an unusual position for this Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards sa sitwasyon natin right now? 23-8.
Well, in this preseason, definitely this is something new para sa kanila. I don't recall any time that they've been down this big in the first quarter. But they definitely are no strangers to fighting back from big leads and ending up with a victory. It has been that kind of situation a lot of times in the regular season last year. So, you know, Coach Gerson, I don't think is very much worried about the situation that they're in right now. And he believes that his players can definitely come back from this deficit. You know naman na matagal na yung pinagsamahan itong team na to.
And there are no champions for a reason. Alam mo yun, champion to. They are champions for a reason, and it's just maybe also, late siguro, pinagsinasabi lang ni Coach Gerson, sobrang taas nung percentage nitong Zamboanga family brand Sardines sa ating first quarter.
75%, Coach. Imagine that. 23-8. Collado finds Macaloni. Intended to slam that home, but that vertical just off by a few inches, but 2 points nonetheless for the Cebuana big man, his first basket of the game.
Oo. And it starts there. Alam mo yon, 2 points, after 2 points, you get 2 points, you get a stop, you get 2 points, you get a stop. And this guy, JV Marcelino, talagang nag-come out to sa ating preseason, no?
He wants to prove to everybody that he is not a lesser Marcelino, that he too can play at an MVP level just like his brother, reigning MVP JC Marcelino. And look what happened here. Offensive foul called on Will Macaloni. The struggles continue on offense para dito sa Nueva Ecija. Hindi sila makatuloy-tuloy.
Yeah, okay. Chris Dumapig timed it out perfectly. Okay, reading kung ano yung magiging next movement nito ni Will Macaloni.
There you see that replay on your screens. He held that call pretty well too.
Oh. And ako, I have a strong feeling na mababalikan din mamaya si Chris Dumapig ng ganyang sitwasyon.
Bobby Balocanag, Jonathan Oilon, Philip Panalang, and Joshua Fontanilla now in the game para kay Coach Gerson Cabildes. Nueva Ecija, they finally get a stop. That's
pass.
only the 4th miss of the game for Zamboanga, but they turn it over. Talking about the Rice Vanguards. Steal after steal after steal. Nueva Ecija, can they finally convert? That's a dangerous pass. And turnover number 7 already in this game for Nueva Ecija.
Is it too fast? Or being complacent? Okay, those are the things na alam kong nagtatakbo right now, tumatakbo right now sa isip ni Coach Gerson Cabiltes.
Fuentes, the hoop and the harm. They continue their hot shooting form in this game. And one of the guys leading them in that department, their newest addition, one of their newest addition, Jodel Fuentes.
Alam mo, itong si Jodel, di ba, pinag-uusapan natin heavy in their elimination group games. Na tama naman yung tinitira, tama naman yung, the shots he's taking, those were his shots. It's just the question is, okay lang ba kay Coach Vic to? But I think with all those shots kay Coach Vic, okay, being ako players coach also, na it's fine. So, alam mo yun, iba yung may malakas yung pakiramdam mo ng kumpiyansa sa yung coach mo eh.
Yeah, you know, when you move on over to a new team, it's not just the player adjusting to the new system, it's also the coach adjusting to the player on how he will be able to coach you, how he will be able to get your game out and get the best out of you for your squad. Zamboanga now, 10 on their shot clock. Fuentes
7 on the shot clock.
being defended by Oiloa.
Good
That's
pass.
a pass to Andy Santos.
Yeah.
4 assists in this game para kay Jodel Fuentes, attracting the defense and finding the right teammate. 5 seconds left here in the first. Fontanilla trying to get past JV.
He has that.
Fontanilla. What a bad miss para kay Joshua Fontanilla. Could not end the first quarter on a high note. Ito Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. It has been a struggle for them to say the least here in the opening period. Only 41% and 70% from the field para dito sa Zamboanga. Dexter Marquez getting everything from outside shots, rim runs, easy baskets in transition, making it hard for the defense. Will Macaloni getting one of the few baskets for Nueva Ecija in that first, but Jodel Fuentes, great all-around performance in that opening quarter, involving his teammates. 30-13, 17-point lead for the Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines after the first 10 minutes. JC Marcelino there, the reigning MVP on your screens. Still with only just 2 points to begin this game, but his team well ahead right now to begin this second quarter. 30-13 against the defending champions Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. These two teams rekindling their rivalry here in the preseason. Coach, first quarter field goal story on your screens. As mentioned earlier, 70%. That was even as high as 75 at one point. At 5 out of 13 lamang para sa Rice Vanguards.
And more to that, Javi, you know, who's performing well for this Family Brand Sardines lineup is their 2 new acquisitions. Diba? And for them to start, grabe yung pagpapakita nito ni Jodel Fuentes at ni Dexter Marquez na parang proving themselves. Coach Vic, tama yung naging decision mo na kami ang kunin mo para sa campaign mo.
Might be the 2 missing pieces that will get them over the hump and finally challenge itong Nueva Ecija for that crown. Of course, the Rice Vanguards, they only have one thing in mind for the coming season. That is to get that back-to-back. And one guy actually that we have not really talked about much during this preseason is another new addition para sa Zamboanga. That's Damien Lasco.
Damien Lasco, yeah.
And that is also another big piece para sa kanila added for this coming campaign in the 2023 regular season.
Alam mo kasi more importantly, building up your team, Javi. Hindi mo naman agad titignan na panalo ka agad eh. 'Di ba? Ang unang-unang proseso na dapat mong daanan is how can I compete against the best? 'Di ba? And you go through to that process.
Touch pass, Japs Bautista to Chris Dumapig. Able to score inside. That's his first basket of the game. Uiloan, thought of the three. Pamboy Raimundo now in the game para kay Coach Jershut Cabiltes. Uiloan pops out on that left corner.
Again, the sacrifice na ginagawa nitong family brand Sardines kay doing it defensively. Alam mo yung mga defensive rotations nila, si Adi Santos in that drop coverage, getting back to his man right away. Hindi biro yun.
And Michael Mabulak able to get good position underneath in the middle of that shaded area against Chris Dumapig. That's much needed basket for Nueva Ecija, who has had their woes pile up here offensively.
And in that one, kay alam mo naman, kay yung go-to na play nitong ni Coach Gerson.
Oh, Dumapig stepping back to get a shot on that perimeter. Offensive rebound though to Zamboanga. And JC Marcelino doing what he does best, at least one of the things he does best, and that's drawing fouls.
You know, that one-day rest, no, talagang nakapag-re-energize at nakapagpahinga itong Zamboanga family brand Sardines.
You could just really notice, Coach, yung energy and yung activity nila on defense. There's that added oomph in that eh.
Oo. Kasi minsan we get blinded that everything na nasa offense lang. Pero alam naman natin, okay, yung offensive sets equals your defensive sets. If you're gonna look through it deeply, you get more assists, you get more points if you play good defense, Javi.
And Zamboanga doing well on both ends of the floor. Will Macaloni though trying to change the narrative of this game and shifting the success and the happy ending to his team.
And this guy, di ba, buti nakabalik pa siya and had a chance to play for our preseason tournament kasi sa first game niya pa lang, na-injury na ito si Will Macaloni.
That head-to-head collision with Imus's Leo Esguerra, but JC Marcelino might be the smallest man on the court here right now, but he definitely is one of our highest leapers, going hard to the ring and finishing over the big man of Nueva Ecija.
Yeah, you are a special player because if you are a guard and you got awarded by that MVP ka, you're really special.
Raimundo. Oh, that is a 3-second violation laban sa Nueva Ecija. Michael Wico now able to return here para dito sa Nueva Ecija. Let's look at that finish by JC Marcelino. Look how far he took off.
And strong.
Will Macaloni could not do anything to challenge that shot. That's 8 points now in the game. Could have been 10 had he finished that layup. That's a lucky break for Nueva Ecija. Pamboy, Wico gets the better opportunity. Could not work though.
Yeah, same situation. The referee is gonna call it even.
Maikes, that's good defense for Nueva Ecija, but the offensive rebound once again belongs to Zamboanga. JV Marcelino getting another board off of a missed shot. And there is a man down on the floor here.
Okay, Will Macaloni. Okay,
Macaloni seems to be okay. He's upright now.
Yeah, and another one thing that we need to watch out in this game is yung management, game management ng both coaches natin. Itong si Coach Vicky Casiano, tsaka si Coach Gerson Cabildes. How they gonna maximize their bench? How they gonna rotate their players? How long will they give that playing time? Ito dun sa mga superstars nila. All in, Javi, para dito sa championship natin nitong preseason tournament.
That's correct. And you know, guys, just to share with you, if you are not familiar with the coaching resume nito ni Coach Gerson Cabildes, he has not lost a championship since the pandemic
Oo.
in all the leagues that he has joined. That's why for Zamboanga to be able to get the job done in this game will be such a remarkable feat, even if this is just the preseason. And they continue to hum here while Nueva Ecija, they continue to miss.
And if you really wanted to break that streak, okay, this is how you're gonna do it. Okay, the way the activity of this Zamboanga family brand Sardines, okay, trusting each other, helping each other, ball distribution, doing it on defense, baka yun magka-shot sila doon, Javi.
The Rice Vanguards are staring at a huge lead right now. 20-point advantage, 38-18. Could be 22 after these Marcelino free throws. JC is a very good free throw shooter, shooting in almost 90% from that area. And yes, sir, it is now a 22-point lead para dito sa Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines. I cannot remember the last time Nueva Ecija was down by this big early in the game. Wico. Oh, those are shots he usually makes.
Yeah. Again, talagang, again, it's not predicated. Pero siguro dahil sa ang dami nilang beses nagtapat last season, medyo alam na nila yung galaw ng bawat isa.
Wico wants it at the post. He gets it against Marcelino. That's a shot blocked by Grimaldo. And Raimundo airballs that three-point shot.
And that shot block by Grimaldo. Talaga, Javi, ilang games na nilang ginagawa, lagi natin pinag-uusapan. It's not really the on-the-ball guy blocking that shot. It's always the help defense na dumarating every time na alam nila kinakapitalize yung mismatch sa height against the Twins.
And it looks like that three-point shot by Pambay Raimundo was also blocked that time by Dexter Marquez. But talking about Jason Grimaldo on help defense, he has been doing a splendid job in that area para kay Coach Vicky Casiano in this preseason. Marcelino, the step back, that would have brought the house down. It seems the Zamboanga team is the one holding home court advantage here. Ang dami nilang fans dito.
Oo, loose, and they playing really loose.
That's a shot that they definitely need. Itong Nueva Ecija, Harvey Pagsanhan coming in and knocking down that three-point shot.
Yeah. And these are the guys na you know na when you need to look at other things and Coach Gerson need to dig deeper dun sa bench niya, ito ang pupuntahan niya. And what about Jodel Fuentes?
He just makes basketball look so easy.
And again, dito mo mararamdaman ngayon na yung dalawang miyembro ng Zamboanga Family Sardines are members of our Mythical Five. Are both members of our Mythical Five.
That's JC Marcelino, of course, our reigning regular season and all-star game MVP. And that man on your screens, Jodel Fuentes, stepping on the brakes. Couple of pivots, the fall away, swishes that jumper through. Thing of beauty para kay Jodel Fuentes.
Kala mo isa pa ang maganda dito kay Jodel? Grabe yung footwork. It's grabe ang footwork and concentration do sa movement niya.
And I think because of the difficulty of the shots that he makes, hindi nakikita ng mga tao or hindi nabibigyan ng enough credit yung brilliance niya sa footwork.
Oo.
As Dexter Marquez continues to add to his total here. 14 points now in the game.
Laging back-to-back si Dex Marquez saka si Jodel eh.
That's right. Two former San Juan Knights
And you know na siguro since sila yung bago sa equation, ito pa yung mga players na talagang alam mo, after this, definitely Coach Gerson will go back to his drawing board and try to figure out na paano ba yung function nitong dalawang to, ano ba yung roles and responsibility nila na bakit nagiging effective para sa family brand Sardines.
I do remember one point of our regular season. I just can't remember if it was the first or second encounter of the San Juan Knights and the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards, but that was in Palayan City, the home floor of Nueva Ecija. And they were down by almost this big of a margin. I think it almost reached 30 points. And it had to take Coach Gerson Cabiltes to be thrown out of that game for Nueva Ecija to flip the switch, get back in that match, and secure the victory. And these are the things that, sometimes Coach Gerson really does to fire up his team and get their energy back and, recalibrate yung laro nila.
Oo, and I think that game kay Javi went into double overtime. Parang nag-double overtime pa yata yun eh.
Itong si Coach Gerson Cabiltes, medyo he also takes pages out of the book of Coach Yeng Giao. At something that Coach Yeng sometimes does when his team needs something to fire them up.
Yes, see, he puts premium to defense. And putting premium to defense, you give utmost importance to toughness, Javi.
And this Nueva Ecija team, they're brilliant offensively as well. But we know that offense, they do win games, but defense wins championships. But Zamboanga right now is doing it on both ends of the floor, really shackling the Rice Vanguards on the defensive end and doing their jobs offensively, moving the ball around to the best possible look. JC Marcelino, almost all his baskets here have been easy 2 points, and that's a big reason why they are up still by 21 points, 46-25. Dexter Maiquez, 14 points already in this game. 6 out of 7 from the field, only missing once in this match to go with his 3 rebounds. Leading the charge here para sa kupunan ni Coach Vicky Casiano. Doing it all, running the floor, stepping back for threes, hitting from the perimeter. Anong masasabi mo, Coach, dito sa laro ni Dexter Maiquez?
Alam mo yun, sa akin kasi, kay second na lang sa akin yung 46 second quarter points, and then we still have 3 minutes left dito sa ating second quarter. But more importantly, yung 25 points nitong Nueva Ecija. Only giving Nueva Ecija, after that basket, 25 points, now 27.
And that's something that not every team, actually not a lot of teams, are capable of doing, limiting itong Nueva Ecija offense to just this kind of total in the first half, because they are a great defensive team, and as mentioned earlier, they are still very much a great offensive team because of the talent that they have, the depth in each position, and every one of them, almost every one of them, were stars in their former teams.
And again, when we look at that head-to-head, diba? Halos both teams averages in this preseason almost 92 points per game, both Nueva Ecija and Zamboanga. Assists almost the same, 27 and 28. Pero what's happening right now is the defense, and kay these teams, hindi naman, they're not taking it easy eh. Alam mo yun, malalim na rin yung hugot ni Coach Gerson sa kanyang bench. And hindi ganun madalas yung activity niya. He knows na hindi pa pwedeng masyadong maiwan itong team niya kaysa first half.
We're usually used to seeing him, rotate his players, usually every 5-8 minutes. Bagong 5 na ulit yung nasa floor nila. But right now, he really had to modify that approach because of the lead that they're trying to overcome. And Michael Wico now at the line, trying to trim that gap anew.
Usually, ang kanyang substitution pattern, it goes to one cycle lang eh, 1 or 2 cycles eh. Pero ngayon, umabot na ng 3 to 4 cycles sa Javi.
Michael Wico would like to greet his daughter Martina a very happy birthday, as well as a shout out to his wife Meryl and to his 3 other kids, France, Matthew, and Star. Timeout here on the floor. 16 ang abante dito ng Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines. We'll be back after these. The Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines losing last year's championship series 3-1 dito sa Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. But right now in this championship game of the 2023 preseason invitational, they are leading the Rice Vanguards. The lead was as huge as 25 points. The Nueva Ecija has cut it to just 16 right now, and they get an important stop. Wico on the reverse. That's 4 straight points for the former Pampanga star.
Again, do you know that they're gonna work it out through defense? They're gonna get it through defense. Look at Coach Gerson Cabiltes in the sideline. Talagang he's so intense, so locked in.
I have not seen him that active, calling those shots from the sideline this whole preseason compared to now. Pati si Coach Toy Catalan talagang talon na doon sa gilid, sigaw na rin ng sigaw.
Oo.
And they're really doing everything that they can to get over this hump and make this game more competitive. Cyrus Tabi,
alam nila kasi hindi nila pwedeng pabayaan. Again, medyo malaki pa yung ring right now for this Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines, and they need, alam na Coach Gerson yung importance of finishing a half strong eh. Di ba? Sa akin, they definitely all out para at least na medyo maging manageable yung lamang ng Family Brand Sardines.
Collado trying to back down Maikes on that post, but Maikes gallantly holding his ground. That could have been another easy 2 points on the break, but that pass overcooked by Cyrus Tabi. A rare turnover for Zamboanga.
Now, the activity of Dex Maikes, do you think he still has enough dun sa kanyang gas tank para hanggang sa dulo, hanggang sa fourth quarter? Grabe ang tinatakbo niya sa transitions.
Imagine he defended Collado on that low block at nag-rim run na siya papunta sa kabilang court, really out-sprinting everybody. That's the question that we are waiting to answer. Does Dex Maikes have enough left in the tank? Wico, one man to beat, and he will finish the 2 points. Wico successfully returning to this game. Now with 8 points after that scary fall earlier in that first quarter that prompted him to troop to the bench. But he has since scored consecutive baskets para dito sa Nueva Ecija with that same intensity that he was always known for.
Yeah, okay, always been a fighter. Itong si Mike Wico. Now in that last turnover by the family brand Sardines, those are the things na kailangan sana kung masasanay na itong si Chris Dumapig na playing alongside itong sa mga Marcelloni Twins, kailangan talaga ready siya palagi sa mga drop passes.
Chris Biton missing a tough layup on the left side that could have trimmed it to just 12. 10 on the shot clock for Zamboanga. That is not a good foul for Michael Wico. Both teams already in the penalty.
Yeah, 14.7 seconds left kaya in this exciting second quarter. Actually, ibibigay ko ng konti with Nueva Ecija kasi they were able to get at least to get stops as well kasi talagang all throughout, especially in that first quarter, talagang it was Zamboanga locking them out.
Or really a lot of deflections defensively that led to a lot of fast break opportunities para sa Zamboanga in that first quarter. But right now, Nueva Ecija more deliberate on their offensive sets and making sure that they're able to get quality looks at the basket. 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Biton with the rock. Raimundo, 3 seconds left. Pamboy for 3. That's too strong. And Nueva Ecija, although outscoring Zamboanga in this quarter, they only did it by just a point, coach.
Yeah. Imagine, 50 to 34. 34 is still high finishing a half. It's just talagang they need to do something na to parang ma-break nila yung rhythm na meron na sinasakyan ngayon nito ng Zamboanga family brand Sardines and again knowing Coach Gerson, he is focused. He knows that he's been in this situation already and his players knows how to handle yung mga ganitong adversities, Javi.
50 to 34 is our score at the half. Your halftime analysis when we return.
Alright, Promise is back mga kaliga. Dito sa Lagao Gymnasium, ito na ang ating Suzuki half-court shootout. Each contestant will be given 2 attempts kapag na-shoot sa kanila na. Itong brand new Suzuki Avenus motorcycle. Hindi na natin patatagalin pa. Alex. Ito si Alex Sampilo. You know what to do, Alex Sampilo, kapag na-shoot mo, sa'yo na yan, kaya galingan mo. Here we go, Alex Sampilio, take it away. Up! Pwede, pero kailangan mong lakasan, kaibigan. Mas malakas para umabot. Yun! Oy! Almost! Konting-konti na lang. Nice try, Alex Sampilo. Alright, next contestant natin. Okay, CJ Lasaga, it's your turn. Kailangan mas magaling ka doon sa nauna ha, para maiuwi mo itong Suzuki Avenus motorcycle. Come on! Hop! Medyo malakas. Nilakasan nga. One more time! Woo! Kumapos. Alright. Sino kayang papalarin? Eto. Si Madam. Ano pong name niyo, Madam? Okay, si Rosel. Ma'am Rosel, palakpakan naman natin. Ayan. Itaas mo ang bandera ng mga kababaihan, Ma'am Rosel. Yan! Pwede, isa pa. Alright. Good try. Ito ba? Ito naman si Charen, hindi magpapahuli. Galingan mo, Charen. Isang attempt pa, Charen. Ang iyong pagkakataon. Hop! Alright, thank you very much sa ating mga participants sa ating Suzuki half-court shootout. Abangan nyo yan every halftime dito sa ating MPBL. Alright, at ngayon naman, who wants some basketball? Eto, meron tayong basketball toss together with Professional Sports and Games Division Chief Dr. Jesusito Garcia, CAB Chairman Attorney Richard Clarin, Head of Basketball Operations Emerson Omareta, League Council Attorney Glenn Kakal, and MPBL Commissioner Captain Marbel Kenneth Durendes. MPBL is always supporting the grassroots basketball program. Eto, galingan nyo sa pagsalo. Itaas sa mga kamay. Iwagayway. Dun sa pinakamaingay, ihagis ang ating mga bola. Courtesy of the fighting Senator Manny Pacman Pacquiao. At eto pa, meron din tayong t-shirt toss. Meron tayong giveaway mula sa Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines.
It is now halftime here between the Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines and the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards, rekindling their rivalry from last season's championship series, where Nueva Ecija was able to win it 3-1 in that best-of-5 affair. But here in this preseason invitational championship match, the 3 million peso game, the Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines mastering Nueva Ecija in the first 20 minutes of action, leading by a big margin, 16 points. The lead was as high as 20 plus. Right now, they're ahead 50 to 34, 16-point lead para dito sa kupunan ni Coach Vicky Casiano.
Yeah, kay pinakamalaking bagay dito is this Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines starting the game kay really strong. Kay Dex Mike starting 5 out of 5, and and from there, okay, they ride on that. Okay, if you see the quarter scoring, okay, the field goals kay 56% compared to the 35%. With rebounding kay 8+8 itong Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines, inside points and second chance points. Talagang sa lahat ng department may advantage sila. Pero we know naman for a fact, pero they're even in assists, they're almost even in for both teams forcing and just throwing 9 turnovers each. Alam mo, it's just the execution. Pero with the mindset, knowing Jerson Cabiltes and his wards, itong Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards, they will not just go down without a fight.
3 players already in double figures para dito sa Zamboanga. That's Dexter Maiquez, JC Marcelino, and Judel Fuentes with 16 and 10 respectively. Cyrus Tabi naman ang nagbabackstop sa kanila with 5 points. Other side, it's only Michael Mabulak who broke double figures with 10. And following him is Michael Wico with 8 plus JJ Collado with 7. Now we begin our second half here. Let's see what adjustments the master of adjustments, Coach Jerson Cabiltes, has instructed his team to put here on the floor. They start with Joshua Fontanilla, Michael Wico, Byron Villarias, Shaq Taganas, who has not seen action in the first half, as well as Michael Mabulak.
Again, in that sequence, ito na yung, it pretty much tells the story of our game. Nueva Ecija not getting that much dun sa mga transition opportunities nila na we know naman that they love to capitalize.
Villarias puts the ball on the deck. Michael Mabulak, short jumper. That's a miss.
And that one guy, Byron Villarias, hindi pa pumuputok, Javi.
That's right. Villarias still has yet to hit from the outside. 0 out of 3. Actually still scoreless in this game. 4th attempt from downtown. That is an air ball for Byron Villarreas. Not a good start in the first possession here para sa Nueva Ecija.
Now, kay Coach Gerson, starting itong si Joshua Fontanilla na he felt na mas makaka-match up dito sa aggressiveness na pinapakita ng both nitong ni JC and Judel Fuentes.
Now, Coach, what is now the situation here for Nueva Ecija in losing a guy like Hesed Gabo? Nakikita mo ngayon yung value na nawala sa kanila dito sa isang laro na ganito.
Yeah, this is a big test actually. This is a big test for all the guards ng Nueva Ecija na especially now what they need is a spark on the defensive end. Kasi alam naman natin yung mga itong backcourt niya halos these are guards na para nakilala kasi through their offense, 'di ba? Ngayon ay ito yung inahanap niya.
Of course, the offensive capabilities of Hesed Gabo, nandyan naman yan. We all know that he can score when he wants to as well. But the stability that he brings to both sides of the basketball on defense and on offense, that is what they are sorely missing right now from him. A guy who could straight the ship and lead his teammates. But that man, Joshua Fontanilla, trying to fill those big shoes that Hesed Gabo left here para sa Rice Vanguards.
Yeah, another thing na that's missing right now for this Nueva Ecija team. Alam mo, yung si Hesed, every time he gets the ball, he makes everyone look good. Wala pa ako nakikita na guardia nila na consistently trying to find yung mga rim runners nila. And especially itong si Michael Mabulak loves to run. Will Macaloni loves to run. Pero parang nabawasan ng tagpo 4 points eh.
Mike, we were saying in the first half, we were asking the question, does he have enough left in his tank to sustain the kind of performance that he had in that first 20 minutes of action?
Oo.
But he is really proving to us na kayang-kaya pa niya. Already 2 3-pointers here to begin this third quarter para kay Dexter Maiquez.
Yeah. Siguro kay credit that also to the management na game management na ginagawa nitong ni Coach Vic Icasiano.
Wico getting a much needed 2 points right there para sa Nueva Ecija.
Yeah, those are the things na ayun yung minsan na si Hesed Gabo ang nag-i-start niya na Javi.
Dumapig on the low block against Shaq Taganas.
Yeah, definitely they will let Chris play.
Maiquez. He draws Taganas on that screen.
And see how ito na yung sinasabi natin, modern basketball. Ang nagpi-pick and roll na, ang nag-handoff to handoff na, yung dalawang big man eh.
That's going to be a foul against Shaq Taganas on that big-to-big two-man action between Maiquez and Chris Dumapig. Baseline inbound now para sa Zamboanga. Bautista will trigger in. Maiquez passes up on the 3. Couple of dribbles. 50-footer is good. He continues to sizzle here, Coach.
Yeah, it's not yet done. Actually, I think, siyempre, nandun na rin yung halaga nung premyo. Pero itong si Dex Maiquez proving his worth dito sa team ng Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines.
Wico is trying his best to carry his team offensively right now to counteract the explosion on the other side of Dexter Maiquez, who has only missed once from the field in this game. 9 out of 10, Coach, si Dexter Maiquez. But Michael Wico getting the bruise and the deuce there on that play.
Pero almost perfect itong si Dex Maiquez. Now with Nueva Ecija naman Javi, they cannot just exchange basket dito sa Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines na kailangan nila makakuha ng consecutive stops.
And that is very uncharacteristic of Nueva Ecija because we all know how good they are defensively.
And again, yung trademark ni Hesed Gabo na ay tulad doon na kay Josh Fontanilla is doing a lot kay good already. Pero alam naman natin hindi pa established yung pagiging defensive player niya. So still he's not gonna get that yung alam mo yun yung call ng benefit of the doubt.
Marquez, that's only second miss of the game. The Rice Vanguards in transition. Fontanilla tries to leave it for Rico. Transition defense is quick to come down for Zamboanga. Fontanilla, they move it around. Villarias still scoreless in this game from the outside. Bautista, one man to beat, sidestep. He finishes for 2.
Parang ayun na yung pinakamadaling isinut ni Byron sa game na to. Pero again, still hindi pa rin nakukuha yung rhythm niya. Pero you know, he's not gonna stop.
Villarias now will troop to the bench in favor of another sniper in Jonathan Oilon, former Rain or Shine Elasto painter. Will try to make things happen from the outside para dito sa Nueva Ecija. 60-43. Still a sizable advantage here for Zamboanga. Fontanilla will stop on a dime, knocks down that jumper. And I'm looking at Coach Vicky Casado on the sidelines of Zamboanga. Coach, he is far from satisfied with this performance. Nueva Ecija get another stop. Fontanilla tries to separate himself from Marquez. That's another 2 points.
And this is what we're talking about. Kay Joshua Fontanilla. Kay Coach Gerson starting him in this third quarter. There's a reason behind it. And he's showing na nakita naman kung paano niya ibinabalik yung tiwala ni Coach Gerson sa kanya.
A personal 4-0 run by Joshua Fontanilla to cut this lead to just 13 points now. 60-47. Timeout here on the floor. Magbabalik po kami. Two very important men on your screens right there. That's GAB Chairman Attorney Richard Esclarin and Chief of the Pro Sports Division of the Games and Amusements Board, Dr. Jesusito M. Garcia, in attendance for our championship game dito sa ating 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational.
Yeah, talking about game management now, itong si Coach Gerson, okay, binalik niya na rin itong si Renz Palma at itong si Jonathan Oiluan para hindi bumaba yung level ng aggressiveness nila sa depensa. Just okay, 1 second left. Yeah, I think that's too obvious. Talaga kay really Shaq Taganas really hold on to. Hindi nga hinawakan lang binuhat itong si JC Marcelino.
And Coach Gerson said, foul talaga.
Foul talaga.
Kitang-kita naman natin na talagang hinawakan niya si JC Marcelino before he traveled. So now fresh 24 to get down the floor para dito sa Zamboanga.
And this is what is expected from this Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards team. Tara, you need to bleed sa bawat spot na i-advance mo.
And Dexter Marquez doing what he has been doing all game long, keeping this Nueva Ecija team at bay with those 3-point shots. That is another conversion from downtown, from the former San Juan Knight, one of the newest additions of the Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines, really showing out offensively in this 3 million peso game para kay Coach Vicky Casiano.
You know, talking about Coach Yengyao kay Coach Gerson Cabiltes kanina, I think this guy also, itong si Dex Maikes, being a long time nandun sa nakasama ng team ng Rain or Shine when Coach Yeng was still there, sigurado ay ang 3-point line na yan. Ito isa sa mga hinahanap ni Coach Yeng na alam naman natin yung si Bo Belga made a living dun sa spot na yan. Good pass.
JV Marcelino. Two twins conniving on that play, but JV just could not finish. Fontanilla now.
Look at Joshua Fontanilla.
At 6 straight points in this quarter para kay Joshua Fontanilla. Total of 8 markers in this match.
At mukhang hindi pa napapagod.
Dumapig asking for that ball in that mid post. Fuentes could not get it to him. Maike sizing up Taganas. They hand it off. JC Marcelino, drive to the left. That's a steal. Fontanilla now in transition. Macaloni. Tap from behind. JC. Defense is right there. Almost a steal for Iloan. JV now. 2 steps inside the lane. That's a miss.
That's a push.
At a push will be called. Loose ball foul. Laban dito kay Chris Dumapig.
Yeah, in that sequence, yung turnover ni Joshua Fontanilla, it's a question of familiarity, Javi. It's the spacing. Kasi before yun, if it happened to with Hesed Gabo, okay, definitely Hesed will wait for another second till makakuha pa ni Will Macaloni yung proper spot and balance niya to finish a basket.
At di niya rin nakita na may defensive player na nakatago doon sa likod ni Will Macaloni.
Oo.
That's why they were able to steal that ball.
And if you're playing against this family brand Zamboanga team, i-expect mo talaga yun na may trailer doon na maliit na bigla na lang susulpot.
Macaloni gets the ball down low and worked his way for these 2 free throws coming up right for him. Coach, one of the things that I observed na hindi rin nakikita ngayon para sa Nueva Ecija is that vaunted high-low play that they have been so known for, especially last season.
Yeah, kasi you will love the activity nitong mga big man ng family brands. They actually maaga talaga nagtatrabaho lahat. Aside from yung guards, ginagawa yung trabaho nila, pressuring yung backcourt. Okay, itong mga big men ng Nueva Ecija, talagang maaga nagtatrabaho na hindi nila basta-basta papupuntahin doon sa sweet spot itong mga bigs ng Vanguards.
Fuentes from downtown. That's gonna go over the top.
Yeah, ito si Judel, no, medyo quiet na siya. Itong ating third quarter.
At 10 points in the first half, still scoreless here in the third period. Cyrus Tabi will give him a spell on the bench. Philip Manalang is also back on the floor para sa Nueva Ecija, as well as JJ Collado.
Kaya siguro isang bagay dito na kaya naramdaman ni Judel is etong Nueva Ecija, etong third quarter natin, inumpisaan na nilang atakihin yung defense ni Jodel Fuentes.
Manalang caught in a bind right there, tripped by the defense, but a kickball was called on Zamboanga, so Nueva Ecija retains the leather here.
Yeah. Now look at Dumapig, look at Adi Santos. Talagang ayan, no? Yeah, talagang tinatrabaho eh. Diba? And you do that, okay, lagi ka nasa best position to get offensive rebounds or to get defensive rebounds.
Benz Palma missing on a 3 from the right flank. Under 3 minutes now remaining here in the third. JC taking his time. Onto the other side, Tabi, that's short, gets his own miss. JV will attack, leaves it for Adi Santos. That's 2 points para sa Zamboanga.
Again, okay, look at how this Nueva Zamboanga family brand Sardines can run back in transition.
At Manalang still able to overcome that defense and get the spin off that 2 points. 65-52, hindi makaalagwa mula sa 13 points itong Nueva Ecija. JV, once again to Adi.
Again, the patience there of finding the right guy, not just the right guy, the best guy in position to score a basket.
And talking about position, JJ Collado trying to get it in that middle of the floor. But he will be called for that offensive foul. Tingnan muna natin that connection between JV Marcelino and Adi Santos, producing 4 points on 2 good plays.
And actually, Javi, if I'm gonna go on advanced statistics, most yung mga hulog na plays kay Adi Santos in this game, he was able to most of the time nako-convert niya talaga.
JC, that's a tough shot. Defense was all over him. 2-on-2 break. Renz Palma, Pinoy step. That's a foul against JV Marcelino.
Yeah, nasa left side ng court si Renz Palma. Pero pag baliktad yung sitwasyon at nasa right side yan, alam mo, he's gonna jump over you.
That has just really been the knock in his game all throughout his career. Hindi talaga siya magaling fuminish pag nasa kaliwa siya. But when he is on his right, you can really have a lot of possibilities open up for him.
Yeah, okay, when I still in the UAP, kapag kalaban namin to si Renz, talagang ako, sinasabihan ko talaga yung player ko na pag nasa right side kayo, sakripisyo mo na yung katawan mo. Na kung ayaw mo yung sakripisyo yung katawan mo, wag mong papuntay sa kanan yan.
2 for 2 from the line for the former UE Red Warrior.
Now this guy kay si Tancinco, ito importante yung magiging role niya dito sa team ng Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines. Itong minutes na binibigay sa kanya ni Coach Vic, importante yan.
Tancinco off to the left on his first try. This is also his first taste of action in this game. Coach, why do you say the role of Tosi Tancinco is important for Zamboanga?
Because at the moment, ito na yung tinatawag, and this is part of game management. Okay, if you look at their bench, kay Chris Dumapeg is resting, kay Dex Miquez is resting. Ito yung importanting minutes. Si Jason Grimaldo is resting. Ito yung mga important minutes na pwede mong matulungan yung team mo eh. And we know naman na hindi siya yung talagang na ideal na big man that will fight for every position. Alam mo yun, at the moment, I'm pretty sure na ang tingin sa kanya ng Nueva Ecija is a target eh. Talagang siguro if there's baka magkaroon pa tayo ng opportunity na ipo-post up pa rin siya eh.
Before that, Macaloni missed his last 3 free throws. That moves Nueva Ecija 1 point closer to this advantage by the Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines. Exactly a minute to go here in the third. Tabi from the left wing. That's too strong. Look at Adi Santos getting the putback over 3 Nueva Ecija defenders. Mabulak now. Palma is free on the cut. Gets the couple of lucky bounces. That's another 2 points. But still a 12-point lead here para sa Zamboanga.
Again, Adi Santos sa game na to, grabe Javi.
Oh, a foul of the offensive kind called laban dito kay JV Marcelino for hooking.
And these are the things that you force sometimes, the offense. Okay, because you're playing with a lot of effort defensively. Ayun yung mga calls na makukuha mo eh.
There you go, Harvey Pagsanhan. That's one thing that he has done so well ever since his days in high school with Hope Christian. Siyempre,
Alam mo naman.
prodigy yan ni Coach
Oo.
Gerson Cabilde, so definitely.
Kung doon ka ba naman, kung si Coach Gerson ba naman yung nagpapalaki sa iyo, sigurado magiging ganun ka na.
Shot clock is off now. 10 seconds in the third. Pamboy pulls up. Three-pointer. That's a miss. Zamboanga still has time. Tancinco to beat the clock. Almost, but not quite.
Yeah. Ayun yung sinasabi natin na sana malaking tulong ni Raj para dito sa kanyang team. Pero okay, with that 1 minute window, okay, I think he did enough already to contribute, to help contribute. Okay, para to protect and still, okay, malaki pa rin to. This 12 points up. Let's see, okay, pagdating ng fourth quarter.
Michael Wico working hard on offense to stem that gap. Joshua Fontanilla, a number of baskets as well para sa kanya. Cyrus Stabby, but look at that. Powerful putback right there by Adi Santos. That's just all heart for the former UE Red Warrior. Now down to just a 12-point lead from a 16-point advantage at the half. 69-57. Fourth and final quarter sa aming pagbabalik. We are now down to our last 10 minutes to decide who will bag home the 3 million peso pot of money here in our 2023 MPBL preseason invitational. But meanwhile, we welcome to the venue our beloved CEO and founder, ang pambansang kamao, Manny, the Pac-Man Pacquiao, the fighting senator, along with his beloved wife, Miss Jinky Pacquiao, in attendance para dito sa ating fourth quarter right now, the last 10 minutes of this preseason invitational. 6 days just went by like a blur, Coach.
Yeah, totoo yan. And for this preseason tournament, alam mo yun, wala lang, it's all big thanks to our founder, to our CEO, na grabe pa rin, grabe yung suporta niya, Javi.
And because of that support, hindi naman sa pinahiya ng mga teams natin dito. All 8 squads really left their heart out here on this Lagao Gymnasium floor to try and really win the championship. Everybody really raising the intensity in just our preseason. Kaya naman talagang excited na excited. I'm personally very excited to open this new season that we're having. That's going to happen on March 11 in Lucena City. The Quezon Convention Center is the venue of our opening. Palma attacking from the right. That's no good. Defense was right there to cover him.
Yeah, and these are the things na, alam mo yun, ito yung sinasabi natin, yung kay Raj Tancinco kanina now. Look, kay Jason Grimaldo's back. Okay, kay, alam mo yun, na fresh pa, Javi.
Grimaldo offers the roadblock for JV. That's no good. Palma secures the rebound.
Yeah, those are the parang mga few possessions na hindi masyado naging maganda yung desisyon nitong family brand Sardines.
Pagsanhan. Two-man game with Will Macaloni. Manalang free for 3. That's short para kay Philip Manalang. If you can recall, Philip Manalang was the one who was able to hit the winning shot para sa Basilan during the MPBL Invitational that merited them The 2 million peso cash prize at that time.
Yeah, and it was tagged the 2 million shot, di ba?
Yes.
Okay. For the shot clock. Yeah. Again, the discipline. Alam mo yun, you cannot ask for more doon sa pasensyang ginawa ni Harvey Pagsanghan guarding Jodel Fuentes. But then again, this guy, being a veteran also, okay, will not lose patience also, no, and concentration na i-finish yung basket.
It seems he never gets rattled, itong si Jodel Fuentes, despite the heavy defensive pressure that he encounters every single game, because he has been a marked man ever since he started to introduce himself dito sa ating liga.
Yeah, and that what makes great players separates from good players. Yung hindi lang naman yung skill sets niya eh. Alam mo yun, yung basketball IQ nito ni Jodel Fuentes, napakataas din.
That's his first points of the second half para dito kay Jodel Fuentes, but he does have 3 rebounds and 5 assists. 14-point lead, 73-59. Wico trying to go reverse with that inside hand. That's a block on Villarias by JV Marcelino.
Yeah, 2 blocks in 1 possession by this family brand Sardines team. Yeah, Jason Grimaldo.
He has just been a workhorse defensively para dito sa Zamboanga Family's brand Sardines. There's that block by Grimaldo and that block by JV Marcelino. Macaloni has struggled from the free throw line in this game.
Yeah, the 5 right now playing for Nueva Ecija. Okay, this case, siguro with Coach Vic at the moment, okay, this is a sign that he needs to remind his players na to stay locked in dito sa game na to, because the 5 playing right now, kahit sino dito, Javi, can explode anytime.
Coach Vicky Casiano starting this final period with JV and JC Marcelino, Jodel Fuentes, Adi Santos, and Jason Grimaldo. Macaloni is 3 out of 8 from the 15-foot line. Fuentes trying to take some time off that clock. JV waits for the Grimaldo screen, but still doesn't use it. What a cut by JC Marcelino. There's that chemistry formed from birth, but just could not finish. Villarias leaves it for Macaloni.
Yeah.
This is now the closest that Nueva Ecija has gone in a long while in this game. 73-62, 11-point lead.
And that activity, okay, na na-miss lang ni JC. Actually, ayun yung hinahanap kong activity na madalas natin makita with this Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. Yung 45 cut, okay, off that weak side.
Yeah, we actually haven't really seen a very fluid Nueva Ecija offense in this game. JC Marcelino scorching the nets right now. You knew it was good the moment he released it.
Yeah, okay, right here from our angle. Derechong-derecho, Javi.
Mabulak. Oh, that's a block by JC. Biton gets the loose ball. That's 2 points para kay Chris. Back to a 12-point lead. 76-64. JC to his strong side. And that is a lot of contact on that attempt by JC Marcelino.
And this is one thing and one question that let's try to look, okay, kung ano yung magiging approach nitong Zamboanga family brand Sardines. And I think there's really contact there. Okay, it's not just it's a hard contact.
Well, Macaloni trying to stop the freight train. That was JC Marcelino.
And that, again, babalik ako doon sa talking about this Zamboanga, no? Javi, at 6 minutes sa fourth quarter natin, will they play not to lose or will they play to win? Di ba? Kasi, okay, nararamdaman mo, they are starting, yeah, they know that the time is on their side, but sometimes it doesn't help kung masyado mong inaalagaan.
2 for 2 for our reigning MVP. That puts them in more cushion against the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. 14-point lead, 78-64. Timeout, Nueva Ecija. JC Marcelino, 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Finishing with aplomb on a lot of his baskets over great defensive pressure. Scoring from the outside, setting up his teammates, and more importantly, leading the charge once again para sa Zamboanga VIP row right here sa ating championship game. Madam Jinky, and of course, Senator Manny Pacquiao, our beloved founder, in attendance, as well as General Santos City Mayor Lorelai Pacquiao. We'd like to greet once again ang mga tao dito sa General Santos. Happy 84th Foundation Anniversary.
Yes, okay, still a no-go for Byron Villarias.
Off of a timeout, that's a miss. Fuentes, 10 on the shot clock for Zamboanga. Draws Mabulak on the mismatch. That's a miss for Judel. JC Marcelino, look at him get the rebound over the much taller Nueva Ecija players.
Again, it's talent, eh, 'di ba? You know naman Javi, rebounding is all about just effort.
Villarias finally getting one from the outside.
Okay, now lead down to 11.
Let's see if that three-pointer by Byron could get him going. That's his first three-point shot of the game, second basket of this match. Marcelino working the two-man game with Maikes. Maikes now, top of the circle three. Biton on the other end. Collado trailing. Chris on the floor. Short on the layup. Mabulak finally gets the two. This is now down to a single-digit lead. 78-69. A lot of basketball still to play. 4 minutes and change.
Again, off that timeout. I think that's a walk. Yeah, that's a walk.
Excellent defense right there from one of the best two-way players here in the MPBL, Michael Wico, forcing that traveling violation on Judel Fuentes.
You know, that's the thing that okay, before that timeout, okay, actually during that timeout, the thing that I'm discussing na it's the mindset of this family brand Sardines. Ano ba yung i-expect natin sa kanila? Are they going for the kill? Okay, because at the moment, it's every time down, Javi, it's too much time. Parang ang tagal ng oras doon sa bawat player eh. Kung walang activity na nangyayari.
That fluidity, that activity that we saw a lot, especially in the first two quarters, seemingly absent to your observation, Coach Louie, para dito sa Zamboanga.
And against a team like Nueva Ecija, that's the list na gusto mong gawin. Kasi you know, especially with Byron Villarias hitting his first three, alam mo, magkakaran talaga to.
Wico steals that basketball, leaves it for Collado. A lot of point-blank misses for Nueva Ecija in this game, but Collado able to clean up the mess recycles and gets 2 points. That's 9 points now in the game para kay JJ Collado. 7-point lead, 78-71.
And 7-0 run for this Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards.
Mike Kess with a hand in his face. That is way off. Biton will dribble it up court. Collado.
Now watch out for Byron Villarias.
Villarias flares. Jab. Dribble to the left. Collado free for 3. Yes, sir!
So it's Jay Collado.
Now that is Nueva Ecija basketball, coach. Finally, we are seeing it here in the fourth quarter.
You know it's coming, but again, and you know that they're not gonna give up.
Byron Villarias passing up on a three-point shot, leaving it for the much open JJ Collado. This is just a two-possession ball game, 78-74. Hang in there, ladies and gents. We'll be back. Back here inside the Legao Gymnasium, you saw on your screens momentarily our MPBL treasurer, Ryan Dapedran, and the loads of people in attendance for this championship match ng ating 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational. Javi Palanya still with Coach Louie Gonzalez on the call for you today, and we are witnessing an exciting match right here in the fourth quarter, coach. This proves to be a very tight game in the end.
Yeah, you know, with this Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards team, if you talk about basketball activity, okay, actually, Javi, honestly, I don't see them running any. Pero ang mabigat dito, yung tulungan at saka yung samahan.
JC Marcelino off of that Zamboanga timeout, able to rise and fire from downtown.
That's
18
huge.
points in the game. Bitoon, the kick out. Collado, one dribble. 3-point shot, no good this time. Wico working hard on the glass, gets the bounce on that layup. There's one man down. And Jodel Fuentes is holding on dun sa kanyang tagiliran.
Yeah, but wala pa tayong replay, Javi. We're still outside the 2-minute mark. Okay, I don't know if our refs will review this one.
This is gonna be big.
Yeah, and this is also crucial because if one will enter the court, okay,
Here's
so
the
let's see
replay. Watch Fuentes right there. And it does seem from that angle that there was a swing by Chris Biton, but
yeah, parang may black sleeve na nandun sa ilalim eh. Okay, let's try if can show it again in the replay.
We'll see if we can get a closer angle. But coach, from my observation, hindi naman ganun kalakas yung blow to merit that fall by Jodel Fuentes. So how is that interpretation for that kind of occurrence?
Yeah, but again, it's not basketball action eh. So referee Okay, you know naman, they're here to observe that rules are being observed. Okay, so wala namang basketball actions na nangyari dun eh. So, ang mabigat dito, yeah, kitang-kita yung sleeves ni Chris Bitoon na talagang na medyo kinalabit yung tiyan ni Judel Fuentes.
And it really looked like a closed fist, coach. Yun yung matindi doon. So let's see what the final judgment will be here by our referees.
So no call for the refs. Okay, ball stays with Zamboanga.
Okay, so no call, no violation whatsoever after that review.
Yeah, and Zamboanga Family Brand Sardines needs to be aware that they only have like 5 seconds to cross the ball in that half court.
Let's see now if they can get it past that center line.
Yeah, just in time.
Fuentes ang nagtitimon dito para sa Zamboanga. Wico is defending. And Wico inadvertently hitting itong si Jodel Fuentes on that shin.
And these are the things na magiging ready talaga si Jodel Fuentes.
Intentional or not, that was
Above the shoulder.
above the shoulder. But yun nga, above the shoulder, coach. So we'll see how our referees will call this.
And it's under 2 minutes, so they can easily review already. Yeah, that's unsportsmanlike foul. And you know, okay, let's talk about game resets, Javi. Foul situations. Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards down by 5. Okay, already in the penalty. Zamboanga can still be aggressive. Okay, because they still have like 4 more fouls to give to get into penalty. So it can be an advantage or it can be a disadvantage. So with our game resets, okay.
Fuentes able to hit the first of 2 free throws. They also get ball possession right now after that unsportsmanlike foul called on Michael Wico. 2 for 2 para kay Jodel Fuentes. This is now back to a 3-possession ball game, 83-76. So 2 timeouts left para sa Nueva Ecija and 1 remaining para sa Zamboanga. We're now under 2 minutes.
And this guy,
Marcelino, that could have been big. Mike Hesdo, his first score of the 4th quarter, and what a better time to come.
yeah, create that separation. You know, okay, again, babalik ako doon. Okay, now they starting to be aggressive. Okay, which gave them this again big separation na 9 points at 85-76 with 1 minute 45 seconds left.
Long shot there and the rebound plus the putback para sa Zamboanga courtesy of Dexter Maiquez. 9-point lead. Timeout, Nueva Ecija. JJ Collado right there on your screens. 12 points in this game. Hit a big 3 earlier to get his team to within 4 points. But right now, they're down by 9. 1 minute and 45 ang nalalabi sa ating laro. Coach, what do you think Nueva Ecija has to do here to be able to get close and give themselves a chance of getting this victory.
Yeah, first and foremost, you wanted to score out of this timeout kasi kay 2-pointer yan, 3-pointer yan, kailangan makashoot ka.
Villarias could not convert, and that is a frustration foul, I believe, on Byron.
Yeah. Kay you know Byron, he's this guy, he's a winner. Talagang it's just for today, and for this game, talagang he really struggled all throughout.
2 out of 10 from the field in this game. 1 out of 6 from downtown.
He almost started a run. Actually, siya ang nag-spark ng run. But then again, kay all of yung parang hindi na napunta sa kanila eh. Yung breaks.
Fuentes continues to be steady at the free throw line. Dito para sa Zamboanga.
Now, ang breaks naman dito sa Zamboanga, nahuhulog naman yung bola kay Judel Fuentes na kailangan mong foulin.
Pontanilla is back. Floater could not work. Time continuing to dwindle here for Nueva Ecija. And that's gonna be a foul on JJ Collado. Japs Bautista is the victim here.
And these are the things also, Javi, at this stage of the game that you need to be ready. You need to be ready for a strong contact. Because definitely teams talaga hindi na yan magre-relax. Okay? If they can steal the ball from you, okay, if there's a little contact, you need to be ready for that.
You know, and definitely in games like these, championship matches, talagang our referees were giving you a little leeway for those kinds of contact.
Now, okay, right now, all things is going with the Zamboanga family brand Sardines way.
But syempre naman, Coach, that's not to say that our referees are allowing yung mga dirty plays natin. It's just basketball contact.
Oo, nangyayari naman talaga.
Pagsanhan. Oh, steps on the baseline. What a crucial turnover right there at this point of the match para sa Nueva Ecija.
Yeah, again, I talk about breaks. Imagine, na-preserve nitong Zamboanga family brand Sardines yung one team foul nila sa fourth quarter.
And with 1 minute and change remaining, it's still that way. One team foul para sa Zamboanga while Nueva Ecija has been in the penalty for a few minutes already. Fuentes, that could have been the dagger. Mabulak, the pitch out ahead. Bitoon, shovels to Balocanag. As Nueva Ecija still have a chance here. They need a stop, definitely.
Yeah, ang mabigat dito, sino ba yung fa-foulin mo? And definitely, not this guy. Can be. Not this guy as well.
Zamboanga trying to use up as much clock as they can. 5 on the shot clock. Nueva Ecija gets the steal. Pontanilla pulls up, short floater, able to trickle in. 8-point lead. That's the 30 seconds remaining here.
I think that's
Nueva
it.
Ecija needs to foul, but it looks like Zamboanga is well on their way to avenging last season's loss in the championship. That was a 3-1 win in the final series by Nueva Ecija in last season's finals. But right now, the rivalry has been rekindled here in the preseason, and Zamboanga moving on to win our 2023 MPBL preseason invitational.
Actually, Javi, in every tournament, there is always a story. Okay. Now, with our preseason tournament, the story is this Zamboanga family brand Sardines team. It's not an easy path for them getting to the finals. We knew they were trying to get that number, still did not. Okay, till the last elimination game happened that put them in the top spot in their group. Okay, playing against the number 2 spot na Imus. So, again, sa akin ay lagi every time na sumasali ako sa tournament, sino ba yung naging storya nitong turneyong to? And now, champions in our this OKBet MPBL preseason tournament, it belongs to the Zamboanga family brand Sardines. Now, congratulations to all members. Congratulations to the coaches na talagang everything in it eh. Okay, game management, injury management, alam mo yon, players rotation, nandun lahat eh. Now they were able to overcome all of those adversities and challenges.
Parading some new additions to their roster dito sa ating preseason invitational, letting go of some players from last year's roster. They added Jodel Fuentes, Dexter Marquez, Damien Lasco has not seen a lot of action here sa ating preseason. They also have Keanu Caballero who played in one game dito sa ating invitational. Jeremy Mahina is waiting on the wings as well para sa kanila. This Zamboanga team really is hell-bent on challenging Nueva Ecija, stopping them from getting back-to-back championships dito sa ating 2023 regular season, which will be coming up in just a few days.
Yeah, it's a total team effort. It's collective effort. Again, sinumulan to ni Jodel Fuentes at ni Dex Marquez. Pero, alam mo yun, yung little contribution sa lahat. Si Adi Santos, kay the Marcelino Twins. Nandun lahat. Si Jason Grimaldo. Nandun na lahat, Avi.
And of course, we would like to thank our CEO and founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao, for making all of this possible. Zamboanga really enjoying themselves, relishing this moment of getting revenge over the defending champions in Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards.
And in this organization, Javi, okay, talagang he's been very loyal to us. Okay, yung suporta nila sa ating liga, alam mo yon, nandun talaga. And they did not stop building. Now, eto, nandito na sila. Okay, start pa lang ng preseason, napakagandang puhunan to. Okay, baon to, going to our regular season.
And there they are being awarded the trophy ng ating pambansang kamao, Senator Manny Pacquiao. Coach, how important is this championship in the preseason para sa Zamboanga going into our regular season? What value does this hold for them as they embark on the journey in what is going to be a very long campaign?
Okay, it's really huge, especially kay beating our regular season champions itong Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards in this passion. It's a wire-to-wire finish for them. Alam mo yun, okay, they started well, okay, they were able to take care of that lead, and they finished strong. And it's a championship game.
They really saved the best for last, ano, Coach?
Yeah, okay, we always say that if you want to be the best, you need to beat the best.
And they did just that. And they really want to bring this over onto our regular season. Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes on your screens, as well as security head, Mr. Rudy Distrito. Those guys really also part of the team that made it possible for all of this to happen. They are the most hardworking people dito sa ating liga.
Oo naman. And we witnessed that, Javi. Alam mo yun, ito yung mga pagkakataon na tayo lang yung magkakasama, tayo lang ang magkakausap. Wala tayong pinag-usapan kung ano ikagaganda nitong ating liga.
And the MVP awarded to no less than former San Juan Knight, former Pampanga Lantern. Itong si Dexter Marquez, one of the newest additions of the Zamboanga family's brand Sardines, playing splendidly in this championship match. 29 points, 7 rebounds, and more importantly, a very efficient showing from the field. 11 out of 15. There was 1 point in the game that he was 90%.
Yeah, all in for the Dex Marquez, and not just in these games. I think not just in this game. I think he carried this team all throughout. Akala mo siya lang yung naging health team player actually sa roster nito eh.
There were numerous injuries, numerous ailments that really beleaguered itong Zamboanga during this preseason. Back pain para sa Marcelino Twins. There was some hand problems para kay Judel Fuentes.
Yung suspension ni Jason Grimaldo, suspension ni Chris Dumapig. So ang dami talaga na etong bawat isa sa kanila needs to carry on their shoulders.
Dexter Marquez really very deserving of this award, our preseason invitational MVP. And although he did not really have the biggest numbers throughout the tournament, may not have had the biggest performances, he saved the best for last as well para sa ating championship game.
Again, especially playing on a championship game, Javi, yung start ng game is really crucial eh. Diba? Kay this guy, okay, ito si Dex Marquez, put the pressure right away to the Nueva Ecija front line na talagang nag-catch up na lang tayo buong laro.
But coach, aside from the big performance nito ni Dexter Marquez, Zamboanga just really put in a total team effort in this game to really overcome what was a vaunted Nueva Ecija team. Imagine pinning their first loss of the preseason here in the championship game.
Sa championship game pa. And we know naman for a fact na this team, or even Coach Gerson, hindi pa to natatalo ng championship.
That's correct. This is first loss on the championship stage. Dexter Marquez, Dex, anong feeling muna na napanalunan nyo itong championship at natalo nyo yung Nueva Ecija na nagkaroon kayo ng revenge from last season?
Start pa lang to eh, kumbaga pre-season, like tune up. Start pa lang kami, so kailangan pa namin maging solid pa at may mga lapses pa kami. So may talo nga kami sa pre-season na to, so looking forward kami na mag-chemistry.
Pero Dex, being one of the newest members nitong Zamboanga team, ang ganda ng linalaro mo para sa kanila, nakaka-adjust ka na, you're starting to become comfortable. What is the experience for you para dito sa bago mong team?
Ang daming threat eh. We have MVP, may Mythical 5. So, pag dinobble sila, sila din yung nag-create para sa akin. So, thankful din ako sa mga teammate ko na nagtulungan kami.
29 points, Dex, ang performance mo. 9.8 points lang ang average mo buong tournament. How did you prepare for this championship game?
Rest talaga eh. So, dahil sunod-sunod nag-rest kami, full recover, maalaga yung mga management, mga coaches namin, mga PT namin. So, yung rest talaga pinaka-importante dito.
Alright, Dex, bago ka namin pakawalan, si mga gusto mong batiin?
Binabati ko yung asawa ko, mga anak ko nanonood. Asawa ko si James Sander, Sayon, Sandra, si AJ, mga biyanan ko, relatives ko sa Pampanga, tsaka yung mga sumusuporta sa Zamboanga family brand Sardines, sana patuloy kayong sumuporta. Mga coaches, binabati ko rin, nagpapasalamat din ako sa tiwalang binibigay nila. At yung mga kamag-anak pa ni Fuentes na taga Davao, tumayo pa talaga. Tsaka yung mga tropa ko sa San Isidro.
Once again, that was the MVP of our 2023 MPBL Preseason Invitational. Itong si Dexter Marquez. Coming up, we will have Coach Vicky Casiano being interviewed dito sa ating panel. Huwag kayong aalis, we'll be back. Babalik po kami dito sa MPBL Preseason Invitational. We're joined by the champion coach, Coach Vicky Casiano of the Zamboanga Family's Brand Sardines. Coach, first of all, how does that feel being called the champion coach?
Siyempre masarap. Yun naman ang lahat ng coaches eh. Pero still the preseason, di ba? Sabi ko nga, but still, 3 million yan eh.
How did you prepare, Coach, para dito sa Nueva Ecija? Siyempre, itong Nueva Ecija, nakalaban nyo to last season and you were down 3-1 in that championship series last year. Itong pre-season, di pa rin sila natatalo, but you were the guys who pinned their first loss dito pa sa pinaka-importanting game.
Actually, hindi ko alam kung sino papasalamatan ko. Siguro unang-una si Senator Manny dahil number 2 kami. Ni-scout ko na yung Nueva Ecija. Bigla kami naging number 1. So, yung preparation ko since nung ano pa eh. So, okay naman. I just went back to my notes again kahapon. Tsaka yung mga dati nila, yung mga tinatakbo nila. Pero syempre, wala pa eh. I know hindi pa rin ganun wala pa yung Nueva Ecija. It's still the preseason. Both teams are nangangapa pa kahit kami. But still, a win is a win. So, thank you.
But talking about that, Coach, yung mga adjustments nga na ginagawa nyo for the upcoming season, you have 3 new additions, actually 5 new additions pala to your team. Pero yung ilan dun, si Dexter Marquez tsaka si Judel Fuentes are parang looking comfortable already in your system.
Yeah, actually nagulat ako yung kay Judel kasi I was on vacation nung sinabi nila sa akin na Judel is with the team na nga. Then sige, greetings, Merry Christmas sa lahat. Masayang-masaya lang po ako. Belated sa mga may birthday, happy birthday na rin po. Loko lang. So anyway, may mga padating pa rin kaming players, no? Iniintay lang namin. Naglalaro pa dun sa kabilang league. So from there, after this, siguro we'll take a break kasi galing kami sa liga naggaling na kami sa isang tournament. Tapos dito, siguro we'll take a break tapos we'll focus on the season already.
So talagang daming preparation at daming additions na ginagawa for this coming season. Talagang nagpapalakas kayo, Coach. Before we let you go, baka may mga gusto kang batiin.
I'd like to greet Ma'am Anita Cao. Maraming salamat po sa suporta ninyo sa Cao family, kay Sir TP, kay Al, kay Nini, kay Ram, kay Tunet, sa family ko. The daughter ko nagpapabate, si Rafa. I know you're sleeping already. You have school tomorrow. Sino pa ba? I'd like to invite everybody for this upcoming season, the 5th season of the MPBL. May everybody be there to watch it. It's going to be a very exciting season. Ngayon pa lang, makikita mo yung recruitment sa likod ng camera. Yung recruitment ng 30 teams, grabe. So, abangan nyo po.
And just like Coach Vicky Casiano said, it's going to be an exciting season ahead of us. Once again, that was the champion coach of the MPBL Preseason Invitational, Coach Vicky Casiano. And kita nyo na nga on your screens, Zamboanga Families Brand Sardines, the champion of this preseason invitational. And Coach Vicky Casiano and the rest of the team really relishing this moment, beating the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards, who ended up in 2nd place, which is unfamiliar territory para sa kanila. And that is it. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us in the 6 days that we were here at the Legao Gymnasium in General Santos City. It has been nothing short of exciting. Pero pre-season pa nga lang yan, mga kaibigan, at marami pa tayong mapupuntahan ng mga places and mga games. For my partner, Coach Louie Gonzalez, for all the hardworking men and women of our production crew, the MPBL staff, this has been Javi Palanya saying good night from General Santos City. Ito po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.